The emotional identity blockers.
Suppressed anger is a big perpetuator of trauma and illness risk and relational breakdown cause. Anger, though, is often a surface emotion, a mobilizing emotion, and if we stop the work at just express the anger, we can easily miss the primary wound that anger is protecting.
Anger is often a guardian emotion.
It's the nervous system's way of saying, something is not okay and I need power back.
But anger is rarely the root in attachment trauma. As said, it is a guardian, and a guardian protects something.
The anger guardian is frequently protecting and covering sadness and grief, loss of what should have been, fear of abandonment, rejection, humiliation, helplessness,
shame, something is inherently wrong with me,
and central, loneliness and disconnection, especially, I'm alone with this. The reason anger looks core is because it's the first emotion that gives you energy, boundary, and protection. It is easier to feel strong than to feel abandoned.
So yes, in many trauma presentations, anger is what we call the bugger mode expression, while the more tender beggar mode layer is the ache beneath it. Our ladder goes as follows: anger protects sadness, which protects the deepest layer of emotions, loneliness.
Anger equals mobilization and protection, fight energy.
Sadness equals loss and grief, what I didn't get. Loneliness equals disconnection and attachment alarm, I'm alone with my pain.
Under loneliness there's often shame/meaning, I'm alone because I'm not worth staying with, I'm too much, I'm not enough.
This meaning layer is what freezes identity.
Hence, anger protects sadness. Sadness reveals loneliness.
Loneliness points to shame-based identity conclusions. Why the hit pillows, curse mattresses method often isn't enough.
Catharsis can help discharge activation temporarily. It can be useful as a pressure valve. But if the core wound is relational aloneness, catharsis doesn't complete the circuit, because the missing medicine wasn't movement, it was being met.
A child's most threatening experience isn't, I have anger. It's, I am alone with it.
So if therapy provides expression without attunement, discharge without witnessing, anger without connection, it can become exactly what we believe it is, a band-aid.
Let's make the emotional loop specific. The loneliness loop, core trauma engine, trigger, mismatch, something feels off. Attachment alarm, I'm alone, not met, not safe with others.
Primary effect, loneliness plus sadness, beggar.
Meaning snap, identity conclusion, I don't matter, I'm too much, I'm unlovable, I must not need.
Protector activation, anger, control, withdrawal, appeasing, bugger mode strategies. Behavior, fight/flight/freeze/appease.
Result, disconnection increases, leading to loneliness confirmation, leading to reinforcing trauma identity. What actually addresses loneliness, not just anger? Loneliness heals through safe contact, not insight alone.
And contact can be, with a therapist, attunement, steadiness, accurate mirroring, with a group field, non-performative belonging, with self, IPS, via our conscious observer mode, with the body, staying present without abandoning yourself.
The bridging move in our model. Use the observer to do what the child never got. Name loneliness without fixing it, this is loneliness. Not danger. Not failure. Loneliness. Validate the logic, this removes shame, of course this part panics. For a child, disconnection felt life-threatening. Introduce IPS, the inner peace state, as presence, not positivity, I'm here with you. You don't have to disappear to be allowed. That's the inner reparenting that actually changes identity permission. We wouldn't say every trauma case has loneliness as the single core. But we would say, for attachment trauma, abandonment, betrayal, misunderstanding wounds, loneliness is often the master node. For other trauma types, the master node might be terror/fear, disgust, shame, helplessness. But even then, loneliness often becomes the secondary chronic conditioner, because trauma isolates. Let's reset alone, let it become all one.